Hello, loves, and welcome. I'm Pajamas, that's Mr. Frog. I haven't had a chance to speedrun since, as you can see, towards the end of April. Last time I posted Mirror's Edge run. Been so bogged down with trying to keep up with the videos on the channel, helping out my parents over the weekend, and a bunch of side projects. I honestly don't know if I even remember all the controls for this. So this is going to be kind of just a casual, laid-back run. I don't expect to beat any times, even though I've got the live split above me of that run that I did at the end of April. Stay hydrated. So since we're keeping it kind of casual, should be able to, I'm not going to be so focused and intent, should be able to pay more attention with you all, have some more conversations, and talk a bit more. That was a very slow skip training. But yeah. Oh. No, I did not remember what the buttons were. But I'm having fun. That was bad. It's a casual playthrough, so we can talk a bit. I play with no hops. If you've watched my runs before and I say no hops there, you can actually jump repeatedly on that pole. It's a lot easier if you use the, like a free scroll mouse. But I play with a PS4 controller. So yeah, it's oh, I actually made that in there. Cool. It's a bit more of a pain. I completely forgot about just hopping on that box to the side. Yeah, I definitely haven't played this in far too long. But anyway. So, having some fun. Taking a break from everything going on. This is by far one of my favorite games of all time. Not my absolute favorite, mind you. But it's definitely up there. Oh, pfft. Yeah, this is bad. Wow. Casual run is very casual. Near Automata should be coming to a close fairly soon, so start looking at what else we can do. I do have a game that I've been wanting to do for a while, so that's probably what we'll hit next. I'm taking safe, easy strats. There we go. I thought about trying a few other games to speedrun, but most of what I've thought about trying has just not been my forte. Not something that I've been particularly good at. Been playing some Smash Bros. Again. Smash Bros. Is an awesome game. Trying the new one out on the Switch. Which, I was surprised, I actually enjoyed it a lot more than I thought I would. I'm a fan of Melee. If you're a part of the Smash Bros. Community, you know there's a difference. Wow! Did I really do that? But that was sad. So, I'm thinking we'll probably do, well, I'd like to get some feedback and input from you guys about what games to try out and all that. One of the ones I've been looking forward to and never got a chance to play was, Kingdom Hearts 3, actually. So, probably try out Kingdom Hearts 3, see how that goes. I'm curious about that one. I'm trying to keep conversational, but my focus tends to zoom in automatically. I'm just so used to trying to hone in on this, and it's not like I'm making any good times. Whee! Should we go? Nah, they're not going for it. Because you can just go past those guards and... Oh, that was bad. Oh, I hate when it does the stand up. You try and stand on the rail. Clearly, I am out of practice. I apologize. Like I said, casual run. Whew. So that's any suggestions of games that you guys think would be good to try. I know I've already said that, but I am curious. Like, my favorite game of all time. Maybe I should try Dark Souls. The speedrun, I mean. Wow! I kicked way too... Dang it. That's gonna cost me. I was way too high on that. But anyway. So. Any games to try out, or possibly games to speedrun? Because I would like to try speedrunning some more games. That would be fun. That slowed me down. I've considered trying out Mirror's Catalyst for speedrunning purposes, but if you saw my Mirror's Edge Catalyst playthrough, I was clearly not the biggest fan. Yeah, this is bad. We try the hop? Let's try the hop. A minute behind! Only 2 chapters in. Whew. Nope. I apologize. I'm definitely not. What the heck was that? Definitely not the best at conversation-wise. And if you've seen my videos, me trying to carry on a conversation is just sad most of the time. A lot of this, me getting into doing the YouTube channel, was me thinking, okay, I'm awkward, extremely antisocial. Mayhap I could try and... that was bad. See what I can do, get myself out there more, and even if not a lot of people find the channel, see what I'm doing, see what's going on, then that's okay, because I'm creating something and putting it out there. And that's the important thing. Is I'm a huge critic. I truly am. And I criticize a lot of the games that I play very heavily. But if you're not creating and adding and putting out there yourself, then I think that it kind of takes away from what you can do. It's like, even if it's not the greatest quality of things, putting something out there, doing something of yourself, I think that's awesome. And that's important. Anyway, I got sidetracked again. So I was starting to touch on my favorite game of all time is Final Fantasy Tactics. The War of the Lions expansion for the PSP was awesome. Fixed a lot of things and even added new. Final Fantasy Tactics games like that, even though I haven't played any on here, they're the more tactics and strategy involved, the more I tend to enjoy. That's just me. Really hasn't shown by my selection, but I'm also trying to branch out in that, so... get yourself out there more. Experience everything else that's going on. That was rather slow, but hey. I need to learn some more shortcuts for this, because there's a lot of things here that I could skip. There's clearly a lot of things that I'm remembering that I should have done as I've passed those points. It's like, oh yeah, was supposed to have done this at this spot, and I didn't. Whoops, my bad. Yeesh. Well, that's 2 of them in a row. That's not cool. Massive respect to the Mirror's Edge runners. They've done so much for this game and taken out so many spots and elevated this game such a great level. Truly sad that we didn't get a better successor slash follow-up to this game. Casual speedrun is casual, and it's sad. Oh, frames, please stay with me. And you can skip this whole water section. It's entirely unnecessary. You know, I'm trying to be more conversational so going through this, since I know for a fact that it's not going to be a good speedrun, but just to show, hey, I would like to start doing some more speedruns again. Express that a bit. Converse a bit about this game that I love and other games that are going on. I'm just so bloody awkward. That was nice. Oi, shotgun. Boop. Badoop. Stay hydrated. Any of my friends and fellow speedrunners see this run, they would be understandably saddened. Oh, that was not good. No, don't do the slow climb. I just should have gone for the wall. Climb instead of the wall run. Slow climb. Yeah, Dark Souls is one of my... Well, it was one of my favorite games. I genuinely haven't played it in probably a few years. It's kind of saddening. Ow. Never done that before. My finger slipped off the jump button for the controller. Chapter 2 is one of my worst chapters, so... The jackknife section coming up, and the atrium at chapter 8, I believe? Definitely my worst spots in the game. This pole is evil. That pole has like the worst detection. That was awkward. Okay. Yay, we're just losing 30 seconds. Like 30 seconds on every level. The thing is that this is against my TV. I don't feel as horrible as I thought I would. Of course. Sad face. Okay, we might lose more than 30 seconds on this one. Hi, birds. Hi, birds. There's definitely better ways through all of this. All of this section, there's better ways through it. That was ugly. I should have tucked my legs there, made it over that rail better, but I didn't. I know there's only a few people that watch this stuff, but genuinely, how are you guys doing? No. Ah. Most of the comments on my videos are just random stuff or someone telling me that I look like someone else. That was a unique one. Not gonna lie. Did introduce me to new channels. What are some channels I should check out, you think? Anybody have any favorite YouTube channels? Yes, that is how far my bar for being good at conversation has slipped. Voodoo. Get hot in here. Apologies. I keep flipping my hair. Why did I shoot? I am dropping frames, and it is not cool. Ah, this thing, just like that pole in Chapter 2, has wonky detection sometimes. Okay. I give up. We'll go the long way. I am sad that the full game doesn't have the speed thing and the timer. There's not a timer for full game. Even though this game's got like timers for everything else, like the speed trials and stuff like that. It's a surprising oversight. I talked about the chapter 2 chasing Jack thing being a spot I'm bad at, and the atrium. Those two is my worst ones, but the cranes, I actually mess up the cranes with surprising frequency. Why didn't I just jump back there? I forgot what I was doing. Nope. I hit it. I think I was just too bad of an angle. Sad face. Let's see if we can get this. Boy, that was bad. Well, that could have been worse. That could have been much worse. Why? One of the most annoying things about this chapter is the little edge, the rim of this jump up here has a tendency to act as a wall for your feet sometimes. I have no idea why, but it just catches. Yeah, lose 30 seconds every level. That's... I shouldn't be as humored by that as I am. Oi! I was not close enough. I do it now, it's probably gonna kill me. No! Really, game? Did I get it? Nice! Never pulled that off before. I don't know why I felt... Wah. Wah. I have no idea where I am now. No idea why I felt the need to try that. Oh, never tried that before. That worked well. I'm just trying to get back into the feel of this game, but you know what? We're gonna find new strategies out as we go. Bloody. Or, not really new strategies, just different ways for me to do them. I don't know why I have no volume. I hope you guys do. It's been kind of bugging me, but yeah, I have no volume. Don't. I've had no volume since we started, for some reason. It's just my... No? That's frustrating. Stay hydrated. Ah, frames, please. Controller started vibrating, I forgot it did that. There's so many of these spots, like this one in particular, that there's much easier ways to get up to where you're supposed to be. But I'm just either not proficient at or haven't tried. Let's be honest, there's a lot of strategies that I just haven't tried in this game. Loading. I don't know why I did that. I felt like going down the slide. I don't know why. I just did. Train. Do, 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 do. Hopefully the trains spawn for me. They have a bad habit of not doing that. Having no audio, I couldn't hear any cues. That's why I stopped there. Open the door already. I'm actually surprisingly bad at this platform. Yeah, that one. I'm not entirely certain why. Not gonna lie, not entirely certain how that was damaging me but didn't kill me. Well, that wasted a lot of time. Yeah, for some reason I mess up that jump a lot. My timing is just really off with it. Spawn? Yay, it spawned. If you do want to get into speedrunning, for me personally, I've started looking for games that had in-game timers, for individual levels first. And the fact that Mirror's Edge is just one of my favorite games, and it had the individual levels with individual timers, just matched up perfectly for me. Then, of course, start getting to the full game runs, and they don't have the individual timers, so I end up getting live split, which is the thing I use for keeping the time. Above me. Ooh, I lost like a minute there. Yeah, that was bad. That was a bad chapter. But yeah, I highly advise just... There's a shortcut I could do. What the heck was that? See what I was talking about with the crane ledge? I've never got the ledge on that before, but apparently you can. Did I get it? Yeah, I did. There's a checkpoint thing down there that you can death abuse to. Yeah, find a game that you enjoy. One that has, I would say preferably with in-game time and individual levels. I personally feel that's the way to go. I might be slightly biased. Mirror's Edge is a great one. The first Mirror's Edge is a great one, and there's a great Discord community. It's amazing people there. I've heard that this section, like right here, the elevator will actually won't spawn if you go too fast. It's a bit funny. There's actually a few areas that, for this game in particular, we have to slow down or back up to hit checkpoints in order to actually spawn in rooms and doors and elevators. The factory chapter. If you don't hit a box that's an invisible box that's around one of the holes, it just straight up won't load the rest of the level. If you run any percent, you just entirely skip that section, so it doesn't matter. And even still, that factory tends to crash so often. It's amazing how frequently it'll crash. Funny thing is like, the game not crashing is actually more consistent if you do the 80% and glitch out and go out of bounds. It's more consistent to not crash on you. Playing Glitchless, the game you'll just have to deal with it crashing. It's sad. Checkpoint! Even though I know I'm doing poorly, it's nice to be playing this again. We've been doing Nier Automata. I love that game. It's actually probably going to be one of, like, if I ever do like a favorite games list, it's actually probably going to make it on there. It's that good. But man, does it like to beat you in the feels. It's just straight up cool. That was awkward. okay, fine. Mirror's Edge is a game that I love. Mirror's Edge, and I even liked the story. The bad thing is, the story doesn't feel finished. And what I mean by that is, particularly when you go from Chapter 8 to Chapter 9. Because Chapter 8 has a setup that's just completely wiped away. With the following cutscene. It's like the chapter didn't even need to be here. In fact, it's like there should have been more between Chapter 8 and 9. And if you look at the artwork, there's actually there's actually artwork for a prison level that was cut from the game. Which makes me feel that our mission to save Faith's sister... Yeah, spoilers. Spoiler alert, so I can just talk freely. In order to save Faith's sister, it seems like we would have failed and actually probably had to like break into the prison or something is what I'm thinking. Which then would make what the heck was that? It would then make more of the flow into Chapter 9 make sense. But sadly, it's not a thing. Go! See if we can get this to go right. Yay! Hey, I made that! Still caught on the edge, so it was a little slow, but hey. So little victories. Simple things. Oof, this chapter. Yeah, so we're at the factory now, which is one of the ones. This one just likes to bug out on you in a lot of different places. But this is one of those chapters that if you do it on the if you do any percent and skip a lot of stuff, it's actually more consistent. There's visible blocks around this pole that I just touched. That's what loads it loads the section behind the door coming up over here. And if you don't hit that, then that red door over there. If you don't hit it, you go through that door into an abyss of nothing. Right here is typically where it likes to crash. Which it didn't this time. So yay. Why? Ugh. Dang it. Well, that's bad. Well, at least I caught it during the Steam cycle, Steam being off cycle. I didn't get that. That was bad. There's definitely faster ways to do these sections, but sadly, I'm not the greatest at them. And I just need to re-familiarize myself with these levels, as I said. But even repeating that over and over again doesn't help the fact that this is really hurting my pride on how bad this is going. Go. Ow. I know I kicked too soon, but I'd rather kick too soon than get caught holding onto that ledge. Whee! Now, if you're ever interested in speedrunning, hop over to Mirror's Edge, give it a try. It's pretty cheap on Steam. Highly encourage it. Alright, am I gonna get this? Nope. Okay, that was just bad. Ah! We're going the long way. Because just not dealing with this. That's another spot for some reason I'm just really bad at. Whew. Melting in here. Stay hydrated. Whew. It's really awkward not having the audio cues for this stuff. It's kind of throwing me off. Hi, officer. Stop eating my frames, game. Ooh. Yeah, I know we're going slow, game. I'm sorry. Not having touched this in so long, I know we're doing poorly. Sorry, that's not we. This is on me. I know I'm doing poorly. I'm honestly surprised I'm not doing as bad as I thought. This... That jump. It's nightmare fuel. There's a thing here to do with just load time to make this go faster. But I don't have the audio cue, so I'm going to try and base it off of this. I don't even know if I got it or not. Probably not. But yeah, if you hit, there's a couple spots that if you hit slow motion during... Ooh, it looks like I actually did. No! Okay. That spot up there, there's a checkpoint right above that. And you bonk your head into it through the ceiling. So when you die, you spawn on the floor above. If you ever wondered why that ridiculous section exists, that's why. Say hello to my least favorite room. Only because, for some reason, the simple trick to get up there, I have yet to be able to land. So I take the intended way, which is so slow. Right there. Phew. Oh, come on. And that's a slow climb. The boat's not a bad chapter. It's just kind of awkward. If you get it down, it can actually be really fast and quite enjoyable. You definitely have an advantage if you do any percent, because you can do the use glitch, where you can basically kind of animation cancel the doors. Just skip having to actually sit there and spin them. That was probably the best leap off of that I have ever gotten. And of course I was so caught up in that I forgot what I was doing. There we go. No! Of course I'm just gonna turn around and ruin it. By not getting this! Oh my goodness. Where are you going? Where are you going? Sadly, if you do the use glitch at this door, if you don't pause and wait a little bit, you can actually soft lock. Don't do that. It's bad news. Of course you're gonna... I stood on the rail instead of going over the rail. It gave me the hard landing there. That's not good. Boop. I didn't lose as much time there as I thought. Hi, birds. Bye, birds. I don't know why I started doing the hybrid. I do remember why. So I say hi, birds, bye, birds to those birds. Haha. Because, ow! How did you catch up to me? Because there's differences between the PS3 and PC version. And most of them don't mean anything. There's a few that are minor time differences, like a second or two. But for some reason, there is a spot where the birds are sitting there and they fly away in the PS3 version, which is what I started on. And in the PC version, for some unknown reason, those birds are gone from that spot. Why didn't you jump? Hi birds, bye birds. I have no idea why they would do that. I don't even know why I'm going this way. It's like, why would you have the birds go missing from that spot? Like, does that really bog down the PC? PS3 is already stupidly slow when it comes to running Mirror's Edge. Really? The birds are gonna be the death of your game? This ledge I have caught on, actually. Luckily we didn't. Dang it. And here we approach the atrium. The nightmare level. Oh, I don't decide how far this is out once I go through it. Caution to the wind, let's just go. That was bad. I didn't catch the wall. This is one of the dumbest spots in this game. Because the central things, the central pillars, the stone parts on them. What am I doing? I have no idea why I did that. I got lost in my conversation. There was absolutely no reason to go around that. Why? Why? Bloody hell. Don't know why that ran me off like that. I may have dropped frames in there without realizing it. But some of the platforms in here they're so thin that just your regular climb up or vault onto animation is enough that you'll accelerate over. Why am I looking at this camera? You'll accelerate right over the edge. So you just right to your death. All I need to do is add, what, another foot or 6 inches of width on them to prevent that issue. I say, okay, you know what? Random as it may be, frames, please. Almost just try to walk out the window. I say feet and inches, and it's annoying. The US just has their ridiculous. I did not get you. Their ridiculous measuring system that the rest of the world's like, hey, crazy people, we have a perfectly fine system. Why do you try and be different? It's annoying. I say that, and I also live in Arizona, which has its own bloody time zone. No! I went too far. I live in Arizona where it's like, hey, you have your own time zone. Because why not? I don't know why I waited so long. The glass went out underneath me right as I went for that drop down, so I'm just doing really bad at this level. I'm sorry. No! Why did you go up? Oh my goodness! This level's going horribly. Wow. Seriously, that's all I needed to do. So many deaths in that one little room. Bloody hell. Rubble. But that jump, that's the jump I was talking about, where it's like, okay, cool. We saved your sister. If you don't see that scene, you're left wondering, okay, why are we going to save the sister again? That makes no sense. I am dropping frames really bad. Really hope this doesn't crash. Got what I was doing for a second there. Stay hydrated. It really would be nice to have more people that speedrun this. It'd be really cool. If anybody's interested, just get together, do some runs together. Like I said, the Mirror's Edge community is I'm going to repeat, I'm being very specific. The Mirror's Edge, not Catalyst, the Mirror's Edge community is awesome. While there are some people in both communities that cross over, they are actually surprisingly drastically different communities. Yeah, you get the chance. They've been really good friends to me. I'm not very vocal in there, because just like real life, I'm very antisocial and I don't talk much, which was a big part of why I'm doing this channel. Try and put myself out there more, but also create some stuff and put it out there. Even if one person enjoys it, it's all worth it. That's the greatest thing. Find something that other people can enjoy. Like this video, with that horrible ending to the last chapter. It's it's horrible how poorly I did there. But boy. But it's also funny. Anybody who also runs this to me could get a good laugh out of it. Ooh, that thing came close. I'm up. I'm melting in here. Luckily, we were almost done. Starting to get warm. Today was actually cooler. I live in Arizona, so when I say it's actually cooler, I mean it went down to, I think it was 103 degrees today. After it got to like 107 yesterday. So, when I say cooler, there's a bit of a difference in what you might consider. I just don't want to deal with you. We're sending reinforcements. This is one of the spots that the free scroll mouse is very helpful, and not losing frames is very helpful. Whew. Yeah, 103, I believe is what it was today. So, it's better than it's been. And summer is summer. So, won't be long before we get over 110 and consistently. Yay, Arizona! Woo! Yeah, this casual run it's been bad, but it's nice to play through this again. And although I didn't do the greatest job of keeping conversation going, I definitely got to express myself a little bit more Oh, come on. Cool. Got to talk about things going on. I just realized we legitimately got to the point in which I start talking about the weather. Oh my goodness. That's sad. That cutscene. Skip. If you're gonna run this game, skip that cutscene. Woo! Little over an hour. That one run I did back in April was my only run that I've had that went under an hour in-game time. So I knew it was gonna be probably close to an hour 10 for in-game time. This video has been going on, yeah, an hour 12 now. Alright, loves. I still have no audio, so I don't get to enjoy the song. Neither do you. Until next time. You take care.